Charity, and like I just want to talk to you today about something that I've been really thinking about, like wrestling with. You know how like sometimes we use the phrase all things work together for good to them that love God as like an excuse? Like it says that in Romans something, 8:28 I think. And I mean that's true, but sometimes we misuse it. And like there's like tons of real life examples that I can think of. So I was thinking about some of the stuff that I do, like because I don't want to judge anybody else, I'll just talk mostly about my own stuff. But like one that I was thinking of was my credit cards. Like I spend a lot of money. Well, not like a lot of money. And it's for ministry. Like I need good shoes to like walk and stuff and talk to people. And clothes. Like I have to look nice because people won't really talk to you if you don't look nice. Well, they will, but they'll think you're weird. Anyway, so I've been buying a lot of clothes with my credit card using like the justification that, you know what, God is sovereign and he will take care of me. But sometimes I feel like I really shouldn't do that, you know? So another one that I was thinking about was like my Hummer. It's pink, by the way. I got it from my ex-boyfriend. It's not really, like, I don't really have to worry about the gas mileage though, like, or the environment, because like God's sovereign and he'll take care of the environment. I mean, he made it. Like, he can totally take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, so all things work together for good as far as the environment's concerned. God's got that under control. I was thinking about the other day was piracy. Like, I think it's okay, though, sometimes, because, like, I lost my favorite Michael W. Smith CD. I mean, oh my goodness, like, how will I sing Friends Are Friends Forever if I don't have the CD, right? So, I, like, pirated that. I think that's okay, though, because I had the CD at one point, and it was a Christian artist. But, I mean, they say that, like, they need money, but if they're really trusting God, won't he take care of them, too? So, I mean, God is sovereign, and all things are gonna work together for good for them, right? Here's a really big one. Like, I didn't vote, okay? Don't hate me, but like I didn't vote because it's complicated. But I do have this friend who voted for Obama. OM goodness, sending America to hell. Wow. But then I was like, I forgive them. I mean, God is sovereign. All things are going to work together for his good, not mine. It doesn't matter who they voted for. God has this under control, right? So the other day, I was driving my Hummer, right? And I hit a deer. I'm amazed that it didn't like die right away. It like flung off the side of the road and then hit a biker. Not like a biker motorcycle biker, like a biker pedaling biker, you know? And I felt really bad at first, but like I jumped out of my Hummer, OM goodness, as fast as I could. Well, after I finished listening to that Michael W. Smith song. So I got out of my car and I was like, you know what? You're going to be okay. You wanna know why? He's like, yeah, on the ground. I was like, don't talk. You're going to be fine. And like Michael W. Smith says, friends are friends forever. And if you are okay after this deer accident, like we should be friends. Actually, are you single? We haven't really spoken since. Oh well. You know how like sometimes you're driving and you're like really intent on where you have to go? Like probably because it's a ministry opportunity. And like you pass someone's car broken down and like no one stopped to help them yet. You feel like you should stop, but you also feel like you have to go and do your ministry stuff. Like that happened to me the other day. I was driving down the road and like this car was broken down. But I was really, really late. Like for my ministry, I think it had to do with dolphins or penguins. Anyway, I was running late, so I couldn't stop and help them. But I think it's okay because God's sovereign and he was going to send someone else to talk and help with them. That's what happened in the story of the Good Samaritan, right? Like the first two didn't stop to help them so that the third one would have the opportunity to be blessed by ministering. So it's just like that, like when you don't stop to help someone. I mean, and God is sovereign. He knows what's going on. He's got this under control. I think maybe like one of the biggest ones that we do though as Christians is like we say that we don't have to witness to people. Like because if God wants to save them, like he will. And he doesn't actually need us to help with that. I mean, and that's true because all things work together for good because God is sovereign and he knows. But at the same time, like we're supposed to be witnessing to them. Some people use that as justification and I'm just not so sure that we should. I mean, but sometimes I do it because I have other stuff to do. But I really feel like we should be looking at these things, looking at these issues. Like whether it's hitting a deer and then hurting a biker who doesn't call you, or whether it's like voting for a Democrat. So like, I guess what I'm really saying is we can't just assume that God will fix everything, you know, and use that as an excuse to like break everything. We do that. Like what did Paul say? Like, shall we continue in sin so that grace may abound? May it never be. Like we can't keep screwing up and expecting God to like take care of it. I mean, he will take care of it and he can take care of it, but like God doesn't call us to be stupid, you know?
You look like a goat, fool!